Is global warming being taught to New Zealand school children in a fair and balanced way? To answer that question, I did an index search on the New Zealand School Journal over the last 20 years using the keywords global warming and climate change.
The first one, from 1994, was back then predicting 2 to 3 degrees Celsius of temperature rise and a metre or more of sea level rise in a century, and cities and croplands being flooded. Bangladesh would flood with millions homeless, coral atolls would disappear, permafrost would melt, the United States and Russia would become largely deserts, erosion would increase, beaches would vanish and ski fields wouldn't have enough snow. We're also told that all over the world forests are being cut down. This is actually untrue. In developed nations such as the United States and New Zealand, where there is the rule of law and property rights, the area of forest has actually been increasing for most of the last 100 years. But even back then, the slight and not unprecedented warming that was being observed, rising of seas and slight retreat of Arctic ice was being wheeled out as proof that a global warming was happening. And then we get on to the social engineering. You want the freedom of a private car? Forget about it. Eat more vegetables and less meat. You should change your thinking and stop your wasteful use of energy and goods. And those people in government, well, they really know how to spend your money much better than you do. Okay, the next one from 2002 was about the nation of Kiribati. Surprise, surprise, we're told that these small atolls are already disappearing under the sea because of global warming. Because of melting ice caps and rising sea levels, little Taratai is so afraid that one day his home will be inundated. Children are told, on zero evidence, that climate change is making rainy seasons more unpredictable. And then, of course, we get the social engineering. Of course, more government is needed, and it's not only your own government you'll have to hand over more power to, but also other governments. We have to plant more trees, even if it makes no economic sense, and cars, well, they're just bad. From 2005, we have quite a good article on the science of glaciers, until we get to the end, when, once again, we have the standard social engineering. We have to all take this seriously. Translation, subject ourselves to economic pain now for spurious environmental gain in 100 years' time.
So we have a consistent message from our taxpayer-funded education system. We're in danger, and so are our Pacific neighbours. We should feel guilty, change our behaviour, and be prepared to be taxed and controlled more.